Hello and welcome to freephotoshop.com. Today we're going to take a look at how to censor an image, and the method I'm going to show you is a really simple method to apply and very flexible in how you can actually use it. So you can see that I already have an image open on the screen, and what I'm going to do here is censor out the registration details of the car. Now you'll see this kind of censorship all across the web and right across the publishing industry as well, for that matter. And it'll often be used for censoring somebody's face, or perhaps to eliminate some advertising banners or logos from an image. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is to select the area of the image we want to censor. And that can be done with any of the selection tools here inside of Photoshop. And I'm going to left click and hold the lasso tool over here in the tools palette, and then choose the polygonal lasso tool, which will enable me to make a selection based on straight edges. Next I'm going to make my selection outline around the registration plate, like so. And I'm just going to make sure that I'm including all the registration details. And once I've done that, I'm going to double left click to select the entire area. And then I'm going to go up to the select menu and choose feather. And I'm going to input a value here of 5 pixels to smooth out the selection outline. And I'm going to zoom in a bit so we can see the area we're looking at and the area we want to affect. And then I'm going to go up to the filters menu, and here we're going to select the method of censoring the registration plate that we want to use. And I'm going to show you 3 ways to work, but you can use any filter you like or any combination of filters you like. The first filter I'm going to use myself is from the pixelate menu, and it's called Mosaic. And we get this little dialog box here where we can choose the cell size, and I'm going to select 35 squares and then hit OK. And I'm going to go to the select menu and choose deselect. Okay, so that looks pretty good, and as I say, this is perhaps the most popular method of censoring an image. I'm going to go up to the history palette and drag that onto screen. And then I'm going to select the feather history state to go back in time to how things were when we feathered the selection outline. And this time I'm going to go up to the filters menu and select blur, and then select average. And this is going to look at all the pixels we've selected and then replace them all with an average colour and average brightness value. So in this case, because we're dealing with a grayscale image, it's going to replace the original pixels here with a solid grey. But you'll usually find that as far as blocks of colour go, the average filter will always find the best colour to replace the underlying pixels and help things to blend in. Okay, once again I'm going to go back to the history palette and select the feather history state again and show you one more form of censorship, and that's to go back up to the filters menu and select blur once again, and then select this time the Gaussian blur option. Now we can change the blur value to however many pixels we need to blur out the selection area, and in this case I'm going to select a blur value or a pixel value of 35. Then I'm going to press Ctrl D on the keyboard here on Windows to deselect the selection outline, and then zoom out to see the final result. Well, I hope you found this tutorial on freephotoshop.com to be helpful. Thanks very much for watching.